Hi there. What a wonderful time for you to drop by. You know, they're just setting up to shoot a scene of our new star, and I'd love to introduce you. Honestly, we're all just bursting with excitement about this brilliant new performer. We think this one will not only win every award hands down, but it's just going to win the hearts of people all over the country. Come on, I want you to meet a great new star. You know, they're just setting up to shoot a scene of our new star, and I'd love to introduce you before they begin. The new 1953 Chevrolet. Isn't that a sight to take your breath away? Wouldn't that new beauty steal any show? I declare it looks a mile long. And see how low it is. And that beautiful, beautiful grille. Every detail is so perfectly designed, I just keep looking and looking at it. And I'll tell you something. You can look at it from every possible angle and you'll still come up with the same answer. It's the best looking car in the whole world. There I go getting carried away again. I could just talk about it all day.
Dinah, you're on.
Oh, okay.
Today, so I have exciting story to tell. About beautiful new Ford Mustang car. And inside car, boy and mother and shopping bag. And inside bag, box of post-rice crinkles. And inside box of post-rice crinkles, I have exciting story to tell.
Wow, Mom! Boy, oh boy! There's a Mustang car inside the Rice Crinkles.
Oh, no, dear. The Rice Crinkles are inside our Mustang.
But there is a Mustang inside the Rice Crinkles.
Oh, there is a Mustang inside the Rice Crinkles.
A Mustang just like ours.
And so, sugary rice crinkles give happy ending to story. Boy get Mustang, you do too, inside post-rice crinkles. Collect them all, convertible, hardtop, and fastback. Race with your friends. You go vroom.
Now, aren't you just as excited about our great new star as I am? The new 1953 Chevrolet. Isn't that a sight to take your breath away? Wouldn't that new beauty steal any show? I declare it looks a mile long. And see how low it is. And that beautiful, beautiful grille. Every detail is so perfectly designed, I just keep looking and looking at it. And I'll tell you something. You can look at it from every possible angle and you'll still come up with the same answer. It's the best looking car in the whole world. There I go getting carried away again. I could just talk about it all day.
So, what do you think? Letter grade for tomorrow? A minus, A plus? Looks good.
Yeah, it looks good especially if you just want to get outside and
Cut or whatever it is.
Every one of you can do single-handed. Here, you can tune in this wonderful new Westinghouse television set with just one hand like this because it has the sensational new Westinghouse single-dial control. There's no more fussing with several dials. You just turn this one dial and you're tuned in perfectly. Now, in the set that you're watching now, does a channel ever come in like this and give you only sound? Or, when the picture comes in clear like this, is the sound ever so hard to get that all you hear is this? Well, that never happens with this wonderful new Westinghouse set because of the miracle of Westinghouse synchro tuning. Picture and sound come in together just like that. And once tuned, this set stays locked in tune. Now, here's something that will really amaze you. Here's in most table models. Now let's compare it with this new Westinghouse screen. Now that's quite a difference, isn't it? Engineering improvements give you a huge 17-inch rectangular screen in this wonderfully compact new Westinghouse set. And it gives you a black glass tube, which means that you get a clear, sharp picture even in daylight. Now, this set also has a built-in antenna, and that means that in many areas there's no installation of any kind. You save the entire cost of it. So why put up with a set that isn't really up to date and has an old-fashioned small screen when you can get this wonderful new 17-inch Westinghouse set at a modest price? Just ask your dealer for the Westinghouse Linwood.
And now I would like to tell you our next week Westinghouse Decimal Playhouse. Fred, what are you doing? I'm trying to tell the folks about next
Fred,
week's
come
show.
on, give me a hand, will you?
What's going on here anyway?
Well, Ethel's been after me for a long time to get rid of this old clinker. And now that I've heard about the wonderful trade-ins going on right now, I agreed to bring this thing down to the store and see what we can get on it.
Then why aren't you helping her?
You know Ethel, don't you? What has been in here is now in there. I thought I'd give her a chance to work it out.
Oh, you. Don't go away, folks.
In recognizing a communist, physical appearance counts for nothing. If he openly declares himself to be a communist, we take his word for it. If a person consistently reads and advocates the views expressed in a communist publication, he may be a communist. If a person supports organizations which reflect communist teachings, or organizations labeled communist by the Department of Justice, she may be a communist. If a person defends the activities of communist nations while consistently attacking the domestic and foreign policy of the United States, she may be a communist. If a person does all these things over a period of time, he must be a communist. But there are other communists who don't show their real faces, who work more silently.
I can hear it all the time. I can see it in my mind. Where your baby's where I know you are, and I'm coming for you. I can hear it all the time. I can see it in my mind. Where your baby's where I know you are, and I'm coming for you. I can hear it all the time. I can see it in my mind. Where your baby's where I know you are, and I'm coming for you. I can hear it all the time. I can see it in my mind. Where your baby's where I know you are, and I'm coming for you.
Love to, Leroy.
Rizzarazza, mazoo!